They have arrived at the location where the key to the secret realm has fallen. The guard asked Yu Zhongming what he was looking for. Yu Zhongming said he lost a very important key. Today, they must find it. The guard next to them kept asking. Yu Zhongming had to say that it was a special hairstyle. It can be seen at a glance. So the guards also helped out. It was getting dark. The secret key will emit a dazzling light, making it easier to find. Yu Zhongming was thinking when a voice came from behind. Ah, I found it. Look quickly. Yu Zhongming suddenly turned his head. Worthy of sir. It's amazing how fast it is. What the hell is this? Let me ask the guard to find the key. Unexpectedly, they actually found a key. This key is indeed special, but it's not this one. After listening, she just threw it away. The key fell behind. A dog paw reached out. It seems that the guard has also noticed. Is there a dog over there? Yu Zhongming is a bit confused. The woman pointed over there and said, my vision is good. Right at the spot where I lost my keys just now. In the mist, a pair of green eyes lit up. Damn it. Mutated dog. Only saw the giant dog rushing over arrogantly. It's a second-level mutated dog. Yu Zhongming's 2 shots were both dodged by it. Oh no, even the nearby guards are helpless. Because the giant dog is too fast, but what I didn't expect is, the giant dog pounced on Yu Zhongming but didn't hurt him. Instead, it kept licking his cheeks. Full of excitement. What's wrong with this dog? The guard next to him said, it seems like the dog is trying to please you. Upon closer inspection, Yu Zhongming realized. This tail, wait a minute, could it be? It was at this moment that he remembered his childhood. He had once saved a little puppy from a drunkard's foot. This puppy grew up with him since childhood. Di Huangwan. It's your dog, the guard said. Rub. Its name is really strange, Yu Zhongming said. It's a stray dog that I used to feed. When I was a child, I looked like a little yellow ball. So I named him Di Huangwan, a type of Chinese medicine pill. Before I finished speaking, he started licking the Di Huangwan again. The guard also smiled with relief. This person also has a soft side. And at the other end of the city at this time, 3 women are gathered around the table. The woman with short hair stood up and pointed at Liang Chuin. Is there any food in the backpack? Liang Chuin said no, and the woman with short hair became anxious directly. Who are you fooling? I clearly saw canned meat inside just now. Why don't you take it out and share it? Liang Chuin is also tough. It's good enough that I'm giving it to you to eat. If you don't want to eat it, then spit out the biscuit for me. Unexpectedly, this short-haired girl is shameless. She directly rushed forward. Liang Chuin also became anxious. This was entrusted to me by Yu Zhongming. You have no right to interfere. The short-haired girl keeps acting shamelessly. Finally, under Teacher Park's persuasion, she finally calmed down. And at this moment outside, Yu Zhongming and the 2 are still looking for the key to the secret realm. Yu Zhongming saw a glimmer of light in the darkness. This light? Could it be? Yu Zhongming frantically crawled down. Sure enough. It's really the key to the secret realm. Finally found you. And just at this moment, the guards are also happy for Yu Zhongming. But unexpectedly, a tentacle reached out from the side and blinked. It's a giant mutant lizard. This woman is about to be eaten by a monster. However, at this moment, a man appeared, and his sword slashed down. This man comes with a red-eye special effect. He directly cut off the tongue of the giant lizard. However, this did not cause much harm to the lizard. Yu Zhongming then blinded one of the lizard's eyes. The lizard has gone mad. It was about to charge towards Yu Zhongming, but at this moment, Di Huangwan blocked in front of Yu Zhongming, shouting at the lizard. Yu Zhongming told it to move away quickly. But the Di Huangwan didn't listen at all, rushing up and biting wildly. With a flick of its tail, the lizard directly knocked the Di Huangwan away. The eyebright pill is about to collapse. The lizard wants to attack. Yu Zhongming rushed up to block it. Then he was slapped away. The lizard opened its mouth wide, wanting to swallow Yu Zhongming. At this moment, a sharp blade flew over. It was a guard. Pop directly killed with one slash. Yu Zhongming sat exhausted on the ground. Indeed, it's a guard. Yu Zhongming touched the head of the ground yellow pill and said, although you are a dog, but when it comes to things, you are very careful. Well done. Then the yellow pill licked him wildly. The guards next to him were all laughing dumbfounded. Since everything has been resolved, they should break up after all. They are not on the same path. The guard asked Yu Zhongming to leave. You have found the key. Yu Zhongming is still a bit introverted. Is our friendship and battle over like this? Sighing again, he continued to speak. Actually, I have an unpleasant request. You see, the situation is so dangerous now. The environment is harsh, and there are many bad people. If we form a team, we can take care of each other. The guard pondered with his chin in his hand. Yu Zhongming buried his head. How did I become so humble? And at this moment, the guard was scrutinizing Yu Zhongming. Well, although your behavior is a bit inappropriate, but I don't think you're a bad person. Then he reached out his hand. Yu Zhongming also responded. My name is Yu Zhongming. My name is Moy. Yu Zhongming and Moy are about to go back. I didn't expect to be stopped by two punks behind me. It turns out that these two people came to avenge their brother. One of them was holding a gun and was about to shoot at Yu Zhongming and the others. But after the cow mooed, the gun didn't go off. The person with the gun looked embarrassed and looked back. How come it doesn't work? Lao Dao, the person behind, said. You're so clever. You didn't buy insurance. What? I am a security guard. What is insurance? I have never seen a real gun as a security guard. I am a security guard. The brothers next to me are all dumbfounded. I am a security guard. I don't know how to use a gun, but I'm holding it like a badass. And just at this moment, Di Wangpil pounced from below. Both of them were scared shitless. Moy also directly rushed up. He quickly took care of the two of them. The leaves next to the clock are directly confused. Such powerful fighting skills. I must never offend him in the future. Two little hooligans were tied up. Yu Zhongming said to them, if you don't want to lose too much blood, tell me who Wu Gu is. Meanwhile, on Wu Ji's side, he is commanding his subordinates to remove the crystals on the heads of the mourners. However, these subordinates don't understand anything. Wu Gu directly gives them a hint and they understand it immediately. These things are useful anyway. The scene shifts to these three women. Everyone is resting. The girl with short hair opens her eyes. He looks at Liang Chuin across from him and stands up, holding a sharp fragment in hand, full of evil in the eyes. Thinking in the heart, Liang Chuin relies on Yu Zhongming, targeting me everywhere, acting arrogantly. Now, I will make you leave this world from now on. When she was about to make a move, a voice called out to her. It was Teacher Park. As a result, she could only pretend to have a stomachache and go to the restroom. Like that, she left with the shadow of a wolf. The short-haired girl in the restroom was thinking about this and that. Just then, the door of the room was violently smashed. All three of them became nervous. Teacher, what's going on? Soon, the door was opened. A group of hooligans came in. Hey, there are girls inside after all. The three of them panicked. Liang Chuyan's mouth was directly held by a man, and Park Teacher was pinned down by one of the unique boys. Teacher, don't be afraid. Do you recognize me? You? Who are you? Have you ever taken your class? In this way, all three of them were threatened by the gangsters. At this time, on Yu Zhongming's side, they have already asked about Wu Ji's identity and the location of the lair. Bring more people back to the station first. Mo Yi wants to go back. However, this is not Yu Zhongming's style. He wants to go straight to the lair. Mo Yi said, then I'll go with you. By the way, what was that key you had before for? Yu Zhongming said it's the key to the secret realm, which can unlock the future. Mo Yi was a little confused. Unlock the future? Is it so mysterious? Yu Zhongming replied, didn't you also see it? Zombie, monsters, crystals, the world has changed. Beyond your imagination. Mo Yi asked again, what you said is vague. When can we use this key then? Of course, when we are strong enough. The camera returns to the three women again. The woman with short hair has not been caught yet. There is a fat tiger following behind. Hiki. The little mouse continues to run. I will break your limbs when I catch you. You can't run away anymore. At this moment, the girl with short hair finally has no way out. Fat Tiger also surrounded her. Fat Tiger directly covered the girl's face with his palm. Run. Every time you girls see me, you will despise me, mock me, avoid me. However, now it's doomsday. I have plenty of opportunities to make you unable to leave me. The short-haired girl started to show off her skills again. No, I won't leave you. I'm not mocking you. The short-haired girl kept trying to please Fatty Tiger, and finally, Fatty Tiger chose to believe her and brought her back to the lair. The short-haired girl wants to join these hooligans. Winter brother, do you really want to join in? The short-haired girl said sincerely. Yes, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. Winter brother pointed directly at Liang Chuin, unexpectedly. Okay, this person is your friend. In the past, she was treated harshly by me. The girl with short hair didn't hesitate at all. In the past, I just slapped her directly. The short-haired girl has wanted to do this for a long time. Donga next to her also had a perverted smile on his face. Yang Qian's face turned red from being slapped. The short-haired girl pressed her head and said, Humph. your face. The more you look at it, the more unpleasant it becomes. Winter brother behind said, past. You are qualified to join us. And then it gets awesome. This group of hooligans discuss how to seize power together. They couldn't stand Brother 5 anymore. Everyone started to make a fuss. Just like this. This dozy brother became their new leader. And now, they are going to the canteen and will be back soon. Woogo. Dozy just entered the cafeteria. Unexpectedly, his head was knocked crooked by a bone. Who the hell threw it? Hey, you're back right after eating. It seems that we are both lucky. It's you, Zhongming. Dozy is completely confused. I actually ate the Texas-style braised chicken that I've been reluctant to eat. Isn't it right? Who the hell are you? And how did you end up here? Yu Zhongming said, aren't you guys trying to kill me? Now I'm here. Is it the person that Lao Wu wants? Did Lao Dao and the others fail? Yu Zhongming guessed his thoughts. I've already taken care of your 2 lackeys. Now it's your turn. However, it made Yu Zhongming difficult next. They pushed Liang Chuan out. Dongzi brother mocked crazily. Aren't you awesome? Mou beside couldn't help but curse a few words to the opposite side. This Dongzi brother is still mocking crazily. However, Yu Zhongming said, unfortunately, this woman and I don't have that kind of relationship. We are just using each other. However, your dirty hands and foul mouth. Don't you want it anymore? Then there was a chaotic fight. Yu Zhongming also said, jumping clown. Dongzi Gu saw that he couldn't win. They directly called for an attack. These people are no match for Yu Zhongming. A piece of cake. All resolved, but next moment. It's the same scene as before. Is this teacher on your side? Yu Zhongming finally showed a fearful expression on his beautiful face. Dong Ziji once again mocked. Yu Zhongming calmed down. This woman has nothing to do with me. But Dong Ziji didn't believe it at all, and he kept pretending. These women have nothing to do with you, right? Don't think I won't dare. Kneel down, kneel down. Just then, the short-haired woman rushed up. Teacher, I want to save Teacher Park. But I didn't expect Dongzi to directly slash with a knife. And just like that, the short-haired girl was gone. Yu Zhongming finally successfully defeated all the hooligans. And Teacher Park hugged the short-haired girl and cried loudly. In this desolate end of the world, human life has long been irrelevant. At this time, Wuga here. He looked at the tricolored roulette in front of him, holding a crystal in his hand. So that's how it is. The reason why that man became stronger. I understand. The subordinate next to him asked Wugu in confusion. Can this big stone also be used for lottery? Wugu directly gave him a hammer. No nonsense. The roulette will stop spinning after a moment. Ding ling ling. Obtain a job. Congratulations on getting a job, becoming a junior pharmacist at this time. The little gangster brought another package over. Kid. It's the one we snatched from Liang Chuan and the others before. Wuga kept searching through it repeatedly. Several packs of biscuits. Several cans. What is this? Beginner's strength potion. Can quickly improve physical fitness. Greatly enhance strength and speed. Can promote to a 1-star warrior. Side effects, general muscle pain throughout the body. Few people cannot bear it and die. The subordinates next to them were all stunned. Wuga, how did you know all this? At this time, Wuga finally realized. Could it be that I obtained the profession of pharmacist in order to unlock the effect of the potion? He thought that Yu Zhongming must have relied on this to become stronger. So he gathered his courage and swallowed it in one gulp. The subordinates next to him were all dumbfounded. Nessie, can this thing be drunk, bro? At this moment, Wuga's eyes lit up directly. Blood vessels expand. The subordinates were about to go out and call for help. Unexpectedly, as soon as they went out, they were stopped by a huge fist. What the heck is this? A giant creature roared at him. Just as his subordinate was about to be attacked, Wugu rushed over and blocked it. It turns out, this is the power of that kid, a 1-star warrior. Let me try my best. Meanwhile, on Yu Zhongming's side, they returned to Mu Xinfeng's villa. Yu Zhongming went upstairs to find Niu Tian, but didn't see anyone. At this moment, a voice came from behind. Leaf. Yu Zhongming, come and see, in the kitchen on the first floor. There is a bloody palm print on the wall. There is also a line of blood writing on it. There is a roulette in the supermarket, left by Mu Xinfeng. What's wrong with her? Meanwhile, on Wu Jiyi's side, he has already killed the giant zombie. Don't mention how arrogant he feels in his heart. From now on, zombies are my prey. When Wu Ge and his men returned to their lair, they found that all their subordinates were tied up. This directly annoyed Wu Ge. Yu Zhongming, this time I will personally take care of you. The sentence was not finished. Yu Zhongming sensed it on his side. Strange feeling. Liang Chuyin asked if he was okay. Strange feeling. Why did it suddenly shake just now? Strange feeling. Yu Zhongming said he had a strange feeling. Mo Yi said to rest if he's tired. Teacher Park also told him to drink some water. Wait a moment, this plot seems a bit off. Yu Zhongming propped up Mo Yi and drove a military truck out of the station, bouncing on the road. The zombies can't stop at all. Yu Zhongming also had to admit that this truck is awesome. Park teacher behind also exclaimed, worthy of being a guard. More capable than ordinary people. They are constantly searching for supermarkets. Because they have to check each supermarket one by one. Suddenly, a group of zombies rushed over. But it seems that they are not here to attack Yu Zhongming and the others. But instead, they are running away. Look, there's something in the distance. A mutated giant ape appeared. Is he eating zombies? Yu Zhongming panicked. Mutated white ape. Evolved ferocious beast, incredibly strong and inherently vicious. I'm just a star warrior now, completely unable to fight back. But in his previous life, he had experienced battles with the white ape. Know some weaknesses. Oh no, it seems like he has noticed us. All seated. Yu Zhongming wants to step on the gas and slip away, but unexpectedly hit the utility pole. The mutated white ape jumped up directly, smashed the truck with a hammer. They almost flew up. Liang Chuyin. The mutated white ape looked at Yu Zhongming through the hole. Yu Zhongming opened the car door. He scraped the white ape vigorously. However, this was of no use, and also got entangled by the white ape's tail. The white ape directly slammed Yu Zhongming to the ground. Now it's miserable, the white ape roared madly. Eyes turned bloodshot, preparing to smash down with a punch. At this anxious moment, a bullet was shot. It's Moi. However, this attracted the hatred of Baiyuan. Baiyuan rushed over directly. Teacher Park and Liang Chuyin were both frightened. MOU was sprayed again, but this is completely scraping. Baiyuan directly smashed MOE again. This time it's in trouble. It was provoked, and Baiyuan roared again. It hugged the entire truck, shook out Park Teacher and the others. The white ape directly grabbed the back of Teacher Park and made a flower. Seeing that the white ape was about to kill Teacher Park, Liang Chuyin had no way to deal with it. Just at this moment, a whistle sounded. It turned out that Yu Zhongming called Di Huang. The Di Huang pill rushed over directly. The dog is very agile. It directly entangled the white ape. It briefly trapped him. At this moment, Yu Zhongming also rushed up. Mo shouted to Yu Zhongming and threw the pistol over. Yu Zhongming took the pistol at the same time. Strengthened the pistol with craftsmanship. Strengthening skill activated. Homogeneous strengthening skill activated. Penetration increased by 20%. Increased stability by 20%. The Di Huang pill can no longer hold on. Thrown out. Just as the white ape's giant fist is about to fall, Yu Zhongming called him to a stop. Hey, white-haired ugly monster. Your weakness is here. The white ape was finally defeated by Gaga. Excessive mutation and enhanced muscles force the backbones to be exposed. The spinal bone is his vulnerable spot. Thanks to the enhancement technique, the bullets are strengthened. Otherwise, even if you know his weak point, you can't take him down. It seems that we need to further develop this artisan skill that includes 5 techniques. It's really exciting. The battle is over. A woman's scream came from the car. Liang Chuyin is disinfecting for Teacher Park. However, at this moment, Yu Zhongming opened the car door. Damn, what is this? They directly made the two of them embarrassed. Yu Zhongming then walked to the side of Di Huangwan. It's okay. The wound is not serious, but it will affect mobility. I must go find some medicine and over here. Teacher Park's wound is also bleeding heavily because it's too deep. This kind of wound requires a large amount of anesthesia and tools. But there seems to be a hospital nearby. They're about to go collect it right now. But at this moment, Liang Chuyin asked him, what about your friend? Yu Zhongming said, Mu Xinfeng is very smart. I believe she will save her own life. No need to worry, besides, she is the future 9-star powerhouse. However, Moi disagrees and says, things are always unpredictable. We can split into 2 groups. You go and find medicine for Teacher Park. I'll go to the supermarket to find Mu Xinfeng. Yu Zhongming directly denied this method. I wonder if there are any mutant monsters left on the street. Are you still daring to take risks? Don't underestimate me, Kamoy said. I am a guard, you know. You've seen my skills before. Don't you believe me? Yu Zhongming was speechless. Be careful yourself. Yu Zhongming waved goodbye. Betrayed by teammates in the previous life, hoping for this life. At this moment, Wu Jiyi sighed. He is riding a bicycle with his subordinates on the road. Aben, faster. The stronger the wind, the more my heart sways. You will go. I am a genius. That kid must be looking for something. In this way, you will definitely go to that kind of place. Wuge guessed that Yu Zhongming was going to the supermarket. They are about to reach the Wewa supermarket ahead. Just arrived at the door. Aben said to Wuge, "Brother, let's be careful. There might be zombies here." However, Wuge was completely fearless. He just got a new job, looked for Nyo Tian, but found that the supermarket had been looted. Just at this moment, the two of them discovered a zombie, but the zombie did not attack them. Instead, it seemed to be searching for something. They followed, but heard strange sounds, only to see a group of zombies surrounding something. Aben was directly scared, but Wuge was excited. At this time, Yu Zhongming and the others also arrived at the hospital. Teacher Park is about to collapse. The bleeding won't stop at all. Yu Zhongming is now rushing to the pharmacy and injection room at full speed. However, he was stopped by something. The smoke dissipates. It's another mutated loss, and it's not over yet, right? Yu Zhongming looked at the ape crocodile turtle in front of him. The ape crocodile turtle is different from the mutated white ape and the earth yellow pill. The ape crocodile turtle is even more strange and powerful, because it doesn't belong to the earth. Instead, it is the extraterrestrial creatures that come with the end of the world. These extraterrestrial creatures all have a unified name. Guardian beasts. As long as there are guardian beasts in a place, there will be some special material rewards. This ape crocodile turtle looks like a level 2 guardian beast, but Yu Zhongming's current strength is unable to resist. Yu Zhongming immediately ran back to the armored vehicle. He searched around. He took out a bag of arrows. Then he went to the hardware store again. This operation completely confused Liang Chuin. Originally, Yu Zhongming wants to use these prompts to find a way to hold back the guardian beast. He wants to use his craftsmanship skills to strengthen these weapons. This skill can not only change the physical form, it can magically enhance the inherent quality of matter. This supernatural ability is like some kind of magic. The bow and arrow enhancement is complete. Next, a sturdy metal net is needed. Afterwards, Yu Zhongming found iron wires and green environmentally friendly nets and strengthened them together. Preparation completed. Start moving. Yu Zhongming rushed out. Pulled the bowstring. Success or failure, just like that. The arrow with the big net shot towards the ape crocodile turtle. Shot an arrow directly at the tail. Trapped it like this, succeeded. Right now, steal the medicine and run away immediately. Yu Zhongming rushed into the medicine storage. Looking at these abundant medicines and tools, with these, the surgery should be fine. The ape crocodile turtle behind Yu Zhongming is roaring madly. Liang Chuin and the others outside also heard the roar. The two of them looked out the window. Liang Chuin doesn't want to stand by and do nothing. Ran towards the hospital after opening the car door. Still shouting in his mouth. Yu Zhongming, you don't have to worry, just as I entered. But found the opposite ape turtle attacking the closed gate frantically. What kind of monster is this? At this time, Yu Zhongming is inside the door. The second-level guardian beast is indeed difficult to deal with. Now it's going crazy. It won't be able to get out for a while. Difficult to handle. The outside Liang Chunin also guessed that Yu Zhongming was trapped inside the door and couldn't escape. So she wanted to attract the monster's attention, help Yu Zhongming escape. And coincidentally, she found 3 giant eggs next to her. What is that? Yu Zhongming, who was trapped inside the door, was also about to collapse at this time, thinking in his heart, this guardian beast has such a strong desire to attack. Could it be guarding something important? Jiran Jian. Yu Zhongming saw Liang Chuin in the corner. Is it Liang Chuin? How did this stupid woman get in? Are you causing trouble for me? And just at this moment, the monster finally broke open the door. The head hit Yu Zhongming's face directly, and the scene changed. Wuge here has already killed all the zombies in the supermarket. He uncovered the entire white cloth. It turned out to be a brand new roulette. He studied the roulette here by himself. He found that this roulette is different from the previous tricolor roulette. This one has both cards and necklaces on it. At this time, the younger brother also finished collecting the crystals. Unexpectedly, there are only 9 pieces. In this round, still have to wait here for the rabbit to come. The little brother next to him quickly comforted him. This roulette can attract the rabbit. Wait a moment, there will definitely be someone who falls into the trap willingly. Phi brother is just a big mouth. You're special M and still have the face to say, you were peeing your pants while I was fighting monsters just now. And just at this moment, here comes, the female security guard has just arrived at the supermarket. Behind every successful man, There is a woman. She tries to save her man. She chooses to use herself as bait to distract the monster. Liang Chuan stands in front of the ape crocodile turtle like this. However, this is completely useless. The ape, crocodile, and turtle roared and charged towards Liang Chuan. Yu Zhongming was completely helpless at this point. However, he still decisively rushed out. While running, he shouted, "Liang Chuan, run! Liang Chuan!" And at this moment, Liang Chun happened to push the ape crocodile turtle's egg when it was about to be attacked. The ape crocodile turtle's egg scattered in all directions like this. The ape crocodile turtle was attracted by this. Liang Chunin took the opportunity to escape. However, he accidentally tripped over a stone. At this moment, Yu Zhongming finally arrived. He grabbed her hand. Then he pulled her and ran wildly. The two of them successfully ran out. The monkey, crocodile, and turtle didn't chase after us. That's great. Yu Zhongming wasn't very happy. Instead, he angrily scolded Liang Chuan. "Liang Chuan, don't you care about your life?" he asked. "Do you know how dangerous it was just now?" "Ouch, Yu Zhongming, you hurt me. Do you still know how to feel pain? You almost lost your life just now. I was just anxious and wanted to save you. I didn't think about anything." Yu Zhongming compromised too. "You don't have to. I don't need your help." Liang Chuan's tears are about to come out. Yu Zhongming also secretly thought at this time. But, thanks a lot this time, Liang Chuan. The scene changes, and Moi also finds the roulette wheel. But in the next moment, Wu Gu appears from behind the roulette wheel, but S didn't wait for it. A little girl came. "Hey, it looks like a sir. Uniform play, LZ is really fortunate." Mou coldly replied, "Afraid that you won't have the fortune to enjoy it." Then decisively set up and prepare for battle. Heroes always appear in critical moments. This girl is being surrounded by two men against the wall. A woman can't compete with it at all. The man grabbed her collar and mocked her incessantly. "Sir? Uphold justice? It's really funny. Take a good look. Fist is the true justice." Just as the man's fist was about to strike. But then he saw a smile at the corner of the girl's mouth. And it was at this moment, Yu Zhongming's figure appeared behind the man. Just 10 minutes ago, Yu Zhongming is still treating Teacher Park's wound. Teacher Park's face turned red with embarrassment. At this moment, she also asked Yu Zhongming if there would be any scars. Yu Zhongming smiled and said, "It's good enough to be alive. It's stitched up. Take a break." Just as I walked out, Liang Chuan also came over. I asked about Park's health condition. But the next moment, Liang Chuan's stomach growled. The two of them felt embarrassed. So Yu Zhongming decided to eat something together before going to find Mo Yi. And at this time, on Mo Yi's side, Wu Gu had already been fighting with her fiercely. After a few rounds, Wu Gu had already taken several punches and kicks from Mo Yi. But he acted like nothing happened and said, "The girl is quite fierce. I like it." So I threw another punch. But unexpectedly, Moi dodged it. The punch hit Wu Gu's chest. "What martial art is this?" "It's nothing. Just got bitten by a mosquito. Keep going." Unexpectedly, Wu Gu took a punch but was fine. At this moment, Moi began to suspect whether Wu Gu had mutated or not. The next few rounds of competition are coming up. The little brother next to him also seized the opportunity. He directly launched a sneak attack on Moi. Moi was directly caught in a pincer attack by the two of them. He was directly knocked into the wall. Rolled on the ground, Wu Gu did not forget to make a final blow. Mou was constantly teased by the two of them. However, at this last moment, Yu Zhongming finally arrived. It was directly a mess for Wu Gu Qianfei. Standing in front of the Ink Knight, this strong man just drank a potion of mutation. He confidently wants to challenge the man in front of him. But what he doesn't know is, this man just traveled back from the apocalypse 10 years ago. Wu Gu saw the arrival of Yu Zhongming and immediately said something harsh. "Kid, it's you. I was just about to look for you." He even delivered himself to the door. But he didn't even acknowledge his existence. Instead, he went to observe Moi's injuries. Seeing that Moi was so seriously injured, the one called Wu Gu is still complaining behind. "Listen carefully. I am." The sentence hasn't finished yet. Yu Zhongming's lump has already hit his face. "I don't care who you are. No one can touch my people." Wu Gu also lightly muttered, "Damn it." Yu Zhongming felt that something was wrong at this moment. His strength and speed are unexpectedly on par with mine. It seems he also drank the potion. He also became a one-star warrior, quite lucky, but your attacks are completely random. Wu Gu spurted out a mouthful of blood. "Come on, keep calling. Do you think drinking the potion will make it an even match between us?" This Wu Gu threw out a classic line and rushed up again. but it was easily avoided by Yi Zhongming. A straight punch with the other hand hit Wu Ji's waist. Wu Gu has gone mad at this point because this man is too terrifying. Although we are both one-star warriors, the physical abilities, the reaction ability is almost the same as mine. But what really causes the difference is not these. It is my 10 years of life experience. Finally, Wu Gu couldn't hold on anymore. Thrown to the ground by Yi Zhongming. Wu Gu lying on the ground begging for mercy. Who are you? A special forces soldier. S-hand? You. Please spare me. I am blind and ignorant. Please spare me. Wu Gu directly performs a 3-in-1 worship. Yi Zhongming turned his head and was about to leave. Unexpectedly, Wu Gu behind him had already pulled out a knife. Just when it was about to succeed, Yi Zhongming directly grabbed it. Wu Ji's arm was directly broken. I've seen many people like you with a lot of thoughts, but your strength is pitifully low. Finally, Wu Ji's little brothers also carried him away from here. Mo Yi wondered why Yi Zhongming let them leave. Yi Zhongming just smiled and said, no. These two good brothers are about to perish on their own. I don't even need to take action. After all, I also understand the thoughts of scum. In the era of the outbreak of the apocalypse, the dark side of human nature is constantly magnified. The two brothers who were just sharing blessings and difficulties together in the previous moment. In the next moment, they faced the attack of the undead. Without hesitation, the younger brother pushed the older brother into the group of undead, and he took this opportunity to escape. At this time, it's already midnight on Yi Zhongming's side. They have almost exchanged everything on the roulette. Liang Chuyin took one of the necklaces and put it on her neck. It looks really nice. Yi Zhongming joked. This is not a decoration, it is an important prop. Even if it is, then you wouldn't want to wear it for the funeral, right? Liang Chuyin looked very aggrieved. Yi Zhongming let out a long sigh. The old world can never come back. If we can unite and act together, at least we can still survive. I, Yi Zhongming, am not a great person. You are helping me because you want to become my support. I need you to trust me. Then prove your abilities. I will give you the power called the future. Mo Yi and Liang Chuyin beside me are a bit confused. Yi Zhongming explained. This is a performance-enhancing drug, as you know. It is one of the rewards obtained from the roulette. This drug can significantly improve human performance, such as muscle strength, speed, and even the body's immunity and metabolism. Mo Yi suddenly realized, isn't this superpower? Yi Zhongming replied. It's not that exaggerated yet. The roulette now draws a basic enhancement potion. It can improve body functions by 20% to 30%. Can deal with ordinary sadness. The nearby Liang Chunin is talking nonsense. I'm afraid that my physique is not enough to improve by 20%. Yi Zhongming comforted him and said, the powerful aspect of this potion is that it develops your existing physical potential. Don't underestimate yourself when you improve by 20% again. Did Mo Yi also become stronger because of this potion? Yi Zhongming said, what else could it be? Otherwise, how could I possibly defeat you? However, Mo Yi didn't believe a word he said. You know a lot about the end of the world. Combat ability is stronger than a professional guard. Who are you? Liang Chuyin also said he is very strange. It feels like Yi Zhongming has already adapted to the world of the apocalypse. The Ink Knight is asking again. You wouldn't know the reason for the end of the world, would you? Yi Zhongming's eyes are about to be exposed. Can he say that he is a returnee from the end of the world? He could only say that it was Mu Xinfeng who told him. Liang Chuyin didn't expect it to be true. Liang Chuyin asked again, is the potion really that powerful? Will there be any side effects? Yi Zhongming's next words stunned her. Of course, there might be some bleeding if you're not careful. Profits and risks coexist. Yi Zhongming will not force them. They must consider carefully before making a choice. Mo Yi is very straightforward. She reaches out and asks Yi Zhongming to let her try. Yi Zhongming handed him the potion and said, I remind you again. The pain of evolution is unbearable for ordinary people. It's better to be prepared and drink it tomorrow. Liang Chuyin beside him finally prepared himself mentally. She also wants. Yi Zhongming agreed, but we'll have to drink tomorrow. Be fully prepared. You can rest earlier today. One more thing, make sure you dress properly in the future. Inappropriate for action with loose crossing. This operation made Liang Chuyin confused. It seems that the sleeping Mo behind is jealous. He got up and scolded, keep your voices down. I'm going to sleep. Yi Zhongming did not fall asleep, but stayed up all night for everyone. Because there is a big event to do tomorrow. Yi Zhongming, who is currently staying up outside, is sitting with Di Huangwan. But suddenly a figure appeared in front of him. Yu Zhongming shouted, "Who?" charging with a Nepalese knife in hand, but found out it was Liang Chuin. Yu Zhongming asked why he wasn't sleeping. "What are you doing out?" Liang Chuin said she's scared. "What are you afraid of?" But Liang Chuin hugged him tightly, not letting go. Not regretful, just afraid of taking medicine tomorrow and losing it. "I will never see you again. I can't sleep when I think of these things." Early in the morning, the crowd came out, ready to take drugs. A few minutes ago, the three of them just drank the enhanced potion. Yu Zhongming let them rest here first. He needs to go to the hospital, because he has something important to do, as expected. He remembered. In his previous life, he had heard about something. It is said that the people in this city, 3 guardian monsters were found in a hospital in this city. They have killed many survivors nearby. They are extremely powerful. Later, a 6-star powerhouse from the military took care of these 3 guardian monsters. I got a blueprint and an egg under this monster. It is said that the blueprint is a design for a sword-shaped weapon. Because of the strong player in the team, many people have started equipping an excellent silver-level sword. This time, both the blueprint and the egg are mine. Yu Zhongming has already dealt with the surrounding zombies. The final preparation is coming up. Last time he encountered this turtle without any defense, and the power of the bow and arrow is too low. Although this pistol has a small power, but he has the claw tip obtained from killing the lizard before, successfully enabled enchantment function. Normal bullets have been enchanted into armor-piercing bullets. Both penetration and lethality have been enhanced. Yu Zhongming asked Di Wang Pil to wait for him here. If there are other mourners coming, remind them. Yu Zhongming finished speaking and then leaped forward. The dozing ape-snapping turtle felt someone's presence around. The head looked up. It was that familiar figure. The ape-snapping turtle directly pounced. Didn't expect to fall into Yu Zhongming's plan. The ape, crocodile, and turtle get angry when they see the red cloth. This intelligence is indeed correct. Yu Zhongming fired a shot. It worked, and the ape, crocodile, and turtle slapped over, dodged by Yu Zhongming with a flash. Then he faced the ape crocodile turtle directly. He was carrying that Nepalese army knife. It's directly a chaotic dance of sorts. The tail of the ape crocodile turtle swept over. Yu Zhongming jumped up with the help of force. Then he leaped again, stabbed the upper jaw of the ape crocodile turtle with a knife. Stuck in the mouth of the ape crocodile turtle. Bye-bye, bang bang. Battle over. The blueprint was also found by Yu Zhongming. The final stage is unexpectedly a rare purple level. It also has 1 passive and 2 active skills. Its value has already approached the level of epic. At this stage, I simply can't do it. However, we have to find a way to forge the first stage of the Moon's Edge. As for the second stage, it's the Dance of Sand, and the third stage is the Moonlit Battlefield. Anything that can be solved with money is not a problem. Is a person who has been reborn afraid of this? Next, Yu Zhongming looked towards the den of the ape crocodile turtle. This thing is called a small evolution pill. When humans consume it, it can greatly enhance their physical fitness. If pets consume it, they can even undergo evolution. Silly dog, come and have dinner. A burst of barking sound. Di Huangwan rushed over. A dog started making a fuss right next to the pot. Yu Zhongming felt that both his physical and mental energy were quickly recovering. It's even more powerful than taking a 1-star evolution potion. He asked Di Huangwan to lift his head and take a look. After taking the turtle's eggs, golden crystals grew on the head of the Remania pill. Activated innate skill. Yu Zhongming asked him to use it. The Remania pill suddenly leaped from the ground. Its fur instantly turned into sharp blades and shot in all directions. Inserted into the opposite wall with a nail. The stupid dog's talent skill. It turned out to be a hair attack called Fine Needle and Dense Thread. Yu Zhongming turned his head, but all the hair of the Di Huang pill was gone. Give it some comfort, Yu Zhongming. You may be ugly, but your power is still good. Then Yu Zhongming continued to forge weapons. No time to waste, forge the Moon of the Edge first. Craftsman skill activated. A blue light flashed from Yu Zhongming's palm. His Nepalese knife soared into the air. The claws and teeth of the ape crocodile turtle, plus a level 2 magic crystal, finally succeeded. Yu Zhongming just waved lightly. The stone pillar next to it was directly cut off. Prepare to enhance their strength. Wait a moment. Yu Zhongming held the remaining essence of the ape crocodile turtle eggs and returned to the position of Liang Chuin and the others. Liang Chuin said that Moi has already left. There is nothing strange about this. How do you feel after taking the enhanced potion? Yu Zhongming asked them again. Did you gain anything? But I didn't expect that Liang Chuin and the others had already dealt with a bunch of losses. Collected a lot of magic crystals. Yu Zhoming felt very relieved. Finally, it seems that the investment has paid off. How ruthless is this man who came back from the end of the world? After surpassing the level, it becomes a super boss. Surprisingly, he even boiled its eggs and ate them. It's not just that. He actually invited two girls to have a meal together. After the girl finished eating, a burst of blue light emerged from her body. This is too nourishing. It's much stronger than any ginseng or spiritual medicine. Is this the essence power of a mutated monster? Later, Yu Zhoming called Liang Chuin. He wanted to give Liang Chuin something. Yu Zhoming raised his hands. It's a whip. Try it and see if it feels right. If it feels right, I'll give it to you. Liang Chuin quickly took it and couldn't wait to try it. The green lights on the road intersect and flash. The ground is directly whipped with cracks. Liang Chuin is a little excited because she feels that this whip is perfect for her, just like it's tailor-made. I used to learn a little bit of gymnastics. With this, I can definitely help you. Yu Zhoming doesn't have much, but instead, he looked towards Xiao Yao beside him. What kind of weapon do you want? She nervously said, do I have one too? However, she hadn't decided what weapon she wanted at this time. At this moment, Liang Chuin suddenly reminded Yu Zhoming, are we going to Pearl Lake? Yu Zhoming's face darkened. Next, we not only have to face powerful monsters and a large number of zombies, but also possible attacks from our own kind. Are you sure you want to go with me? I didn't expect that neither of them showed any signs of backing down. Just next to Xiao Ying, she was worried that she would be a burden because she was too weak. Yu Zhongming interrupted her concerns. Then let's do it together. I just mentioned that we may face danger. I haven't mentioned our gains if we succeed. After speaking, they set off on their journey. Yu Zhongming in the car began to recall 10 years ago. That is, in the previous life. After he had exhausted all the food and drink at home, he mustered up the courage to leave the house. Walking out of the house, he found the streets filled with mourners. He just shouted WC and ran desperately. However, the mourners did not attack Yu Zhongming. Instead, they ran towards the place where the light was emitted and the horn was sounded just now. He decided to go home and watch for a while. He looked down at the city below, which was experiencing crazy explosions. What on earth happened? Since then, he gradually learned about what happened that day from the survivors' mouths. In the water of Pearl Lake, there is a strange roulette. There are no options on it. A design with only one gold ingot. And all it needs to rotate is a level 1 magic crystal. After activating this roulette, it will be like a secret realm. The person who rotates it will receive a task prompt. Part of the reward for the mission is also revealed. Various mysterious weapons, mysterious professions. There are all kinds of strange recipes. No one can clearly explain the result of that battle. Either disappeared without a trace, to a level so powerful that he cannot reach. Yu Zhongming and the others finally stopped the car and got out. There, they will get a lot of strong things. Enough for them to become this city, the most powerful existence. Because they are pioneers.